Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Cesar, and now we're going to be reacting to the darkest Pokemon game you've never played by Jaiden Animations. Now, because my latest video is reacting to, what was it again? It was YouTube boxing cringe moments. Yeah, that video was very cringy. Go check it out. Anyways, I forgot how to do my intro. I don't know. It's been a while since I reacted to Jaiden Animation, or just react to like the old stuff I used to react to. But I was thinking I don't know, I do like her Pokemon series, so I should just react to it maybe one time or something. And yeah, that's what I would say, so I'm just going to keep this intro short and get on with the video.
I've played a lot of Pokemon in my days, and by that, I mean I've played the same
Pokemon
game with various different skins. But I'm here
ones.
today to showcase one of, if not the most unique ideas for a Pokemon game Nintendo has published for our tiny little hearts. And that game is called Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness.
Pokemon XD is like similar to like, I played Pokemon Coliseum. It's like basically the same thing.
XD. A bit unfortunate, but it came out in 2005, so they get a pass. Why am I talking about it? I think it's an underground game not enough people know about. It does something different, kind of shakes up the formula. It's constantly overshadowed by its predecessor, Pokemon Coliseum.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay, I played it as a kid. I'm very biased. Is that what you wanted? If you've not heard of it or played it, you're in for a treat today. The game opens up to a cargo boat, the SS Libra, out at sea, where we find the captain and guy who steers standing at the helm. All is calm and serene when suddenly they get swatted. And it's not no ordinary SWAT today, folks. No, sir. This is a Lugia SWAT. They run out to see what's going on, and the captain looks up and makes his face as if he wants to kiss Lugia passionately on the lips. But Lugia's not here for kisses. He's here for the opposite of kisses, which is crime. He hyper beams the cargo ship and then steals it. You heard me right, just blasts the thing point blank and takes it away. Lugia's ship now. The presumably only 2 people on the entire boat fall into the water and are left to just drown in the ocean, I guess.
They just look at each other.
Well, that was a bit raw. What are we, a minute in and 2 people are dead? Gen 10 could never. Hard cut to me because that's more important. You play as this boy kid named Michael, but actually his name is Jaiden now because that's me. The game throws you into the middle of this intense looking fight between the Salamence and Metagross, both level 50. I don't know where I am, what the stakes are, who I am, but this battle seems really important and tough, so I'm gonna give it my all and immediately OHKO it. I did it!
Damn.
Screen goes
yeah,
black.
Earthquake's so
my
OP.
eyes, everything's blurry.
So overpowered.
For 15 years. Turns out I live in a friendly laboratory run by this Professor Crane and his lab guys. I get up and the guy running the battle simulation tells me how good of a battler I've become. Oh, thanks, man. Then he immediately negs me by telling me it's about time I go out and get myself more Pokemon besides my one lame Eevee. Backhanded compliment at a child, but I'll take it, I think. I go into Crane's office where him and my mom are talking, and he says he heard from the battle coach that my battling skills have improved dramatically, and how proud he is of me. To which my own mom tells him to stop giving me compliments and praise because I'm gonna end up spoiled rotten. I don't know what kind of a response that is to a child receiving praise. Either I'm already a-
Still, stop giving him praise. He's gonna be a child. Spit on him, insult him. Say, why didn't you do better or something?
Cocky little bastard, or I'm being currently emotionally neglected by everyone in this building. Whatever it is, I don't think it's healthy for my mental development. To make this mother look even worse, we realize her only other child, Jovi, is missing and no one is looking for her. The world is only filled with overpowered wild rabbit animals and crazy people. No, I'm sure it's fine you haven't started looking for her. Keep doing what you're doing. I get a lead saying she really likes hanging out with family friend mad scientist Dr. Kaminko, so I head over to his house and I'm about to knock on his creepy door when this tiny little blind man, Chobin, the doctor's assistant, walks up and is like, "Burglar!" and challenges me to a battle, to which I win because he only has a level 5 Sunkern. Jovi comes out and is like, "Oh, hi, big brother, it's Jovi. Did you get lost, big brother? Silly big brother, Jovi will guide you back home." Alright, I see why no one was looking for her now. We return home to the lab, and they present me with a snag machine. A machine that allows the user to catch shadow Pokemon, which are Pokemon that have been so abused that they turn evil. Now, they're saying they haven't seen or heard of any shadow Pokemon that exist anymore because they've all been purified years ago. But who knows when they could start popping up again? Better be safe than sorry. Bam! Some guys from a secret organization called Cypher bust into the lab, beat everyone up, steal Professor Crane, show off their shadow Pokemon, and run off to their secret base to never be seen again. Well, I'll be. The lab is in shambles, not knowing what to do, but then decides they're gonna complete their purification chamber in his honor because shadow Pokemon are back and they want to do something about it. They send me off to this seaside town, Gadionport, to retrieve a machine part they need, and Jovi pesters our mom to come with because Jovi doesn't think I can handle going out on my own, and Jovi needs to hold my hand and guide her big brother the whole way. Okay, not only does this little snot talk in the third person for no reason, maybe our mom didn't care enough to get us any education. Perhaps she was worried the teacher would give us a compliment, heaven forbid. But she's also the most annoying character I've ever witnessed in any media, and I've watched an episode of My Hero Academia with a grape kid in it. We go to Gadionport, and not 2 seconds pass until Jovi pisses off this random guy, Zook, who happens to be the buffest man in the world. He's about to punt her, and I'm about to do nothing about it, when this old man and his color-coded henchmen step in and obliterate his shadow Zangoose. Old man, I was about to be free of everything that is bad in my life, and you took that away from me. We get the
She was like, why did you save her? This dude was doing me a favor. Why did you do that? What purpose did you have? She ain't your sister. Why did you do it?
Hard head back, and mom tells me about this spot in Agate Village called the Relic Stone where you can naturally purify Pokemon. I don't know why you're making your own purifying chamber then when there's a rock that already does that. I go to Agate, and this very enthusiastic man with a Pikachu shows me the stone, and I'm like, cool. To which he's like, by the way, my friend Vander might know where Cypher took Crane. Oh, okay. I go talk to Vander, and he points to this random spot in the desert on my map and is like, oh, they're right here. I saw them. What were you doing out there? That's literally just sand. Wow, would you look at that? A headquarters. Huh. I start infiltrating the base, battling all the grunts that fall from the ceiling, snagging any shadow Pokemon I find, until I reach Pink Hatsune Miku, who's trying to get information out of Crane about purifying shadow Pokemon. I battle her and win, which means I get to unkidnap him, and while heading out, I find this data ROM on the ground. Huh. This seems very important and like it has a lot of secret information about Cypher on it. Convenient. Brain returns to the lab and everyone's happy, and then they send me to Pyrite Town to find Net, a guy that should be able to crack the ROM and access all the information on it. So I head there and he's like, yeah, we can crack this, smile. While he's hacking it, I go out and play around in a random cave and run into Mirror B. This guy doesn't do much in this game, honestly, but I just want to make sure you know he exists.
Yeah, he reminds me of another Pokemon. He reminds me of another character in Pokemon Coliseum.
To his music.
He has like the same type of hair. Oh, maybe that is him. Oh yeah, I think that is him from Pokemon Coliseum. Because he does have Ludicolo's as Pokemons. Oh yeah,
I go check on Net again, and Cypher's bust in, beat everyone up, and kidnapped another person. Have you guys min-maxed how to kidnap people or something? You're 2 for 2 at this point, and are scarily efficient at it. They try to hostage situation the data ROM back, and even though I beat up this big man and take all his shadow Pokemon, Net still wusses out and gives the ROM back.
Are you serious?
He thought he was being 2 steps ahead because he saved all the information on his server already, but Cypher just logs on and deletes everything anyway.
Okay.
Net says the only thing he remembers from the ROM was that Cypher was behind the disappearance of the SS Libra, and they're about to attack this city nearby called Fennec, and someone needs to go warn them. I guess I'm just Mr. Scooter across the desert and save everyone today, aren't I? I head to Fennec to warn the mayor about the attack, and as soon as I arrive, this lady hits me with a confetti cannon.
Oh, I thought that was pepper spray. I'm like, dang, what's she gonna do to you?
Me on being the millionth visitor to the city, and shoos me away to celebrate at Real Gam Tower. I try to get around her because this is important, but she's determined to gatekeep me no matter what I do. So I just go there and realize she literally sent a child to illegally gamble his life away. Wow! No one in this region likes children, do they? After not being able to figure out how to play bingo, I head back, sneak into the mayor's house, distract his house sitter with music, and find out the mayor was trying to write a note to Justy, the city's gym leader, warning him about the Cypher attack. I don't know why the mayor was trying to ask this random gym guy to help, but he was kidnapped halfway through writing it, so I guess it doesn't matter. Cypher realizes I now know what's up, and everyone in town reveals themselves to be disguised Cypher grunts. Oh my god, they kidnapped the entire town. I don't care what kind of organization you're from. If you can
that's just everyone like, we're all just like, wow.
Successfully kidnap a village, you've earned my respect. I beat up Cypher, rescue their shadow Pokemon, and free literally everyone in the town who is locked in the city basement. Justy says he saw something suspicious going on in the desert and points to another random sand spot on my map I should go investigate. Honestly, how are all these people just stumbling onto these shenanigans in the middle of the desert? And why are they able to give the latitude, longitude of these locations after finding them? This has got to be like tens of miles out from any sort of civilization. This is where people run out of gas in their car and then shrivel up and die before anyone can find them. Why were you here? Wow. Yep, that's the cargo ship.
Oh,
how did you find this? All right, what is so enthralling about this desert that crime and vigilante justice is constantly going on in every square inch of this place? Cypher's running around on the ship, and after I take their shadow Pokemon and chase them out, this group of strangers calling themselves Team Snag'em walks up.
Oh, Snag'em. Yeah, they're from Pokemon Coliseum. They're basically like the Team Rocket of like, you know, in every Pokemon game there's like a kind of like a Team Rocket in them. Like, they're not called Team Rocket, it's just like, they just name themselves, but just as a group of banded Pokemons. So basically, Team Snag'em, they were in Pokemon Coliseum. I used to play that game when I was little. I used to love Pokemon Coliseum, but I lost it. But then I bought it again to play, but I haven't been really playing it because my controller's broken. So I just need to buy a new GameCube controller. But either way, they're from Pokemon Coliseum.
And roofies me. I wake up, realize they stole my snag machine. This random old man who just started living in the wrecked boat said he saw them head off in that direction and points to the middle of nowhere on my map again. You people are beyond me. I show up and wow, another headquarters for crime. I make my way to their head honcho, Gonzap, who's trying to put on my snag machine, but he's too big and muscular and adult, and since I am a child, it does not fit on his giant muscle arm. He pretty much gives up, asks if I want to join Team Snag'em. I say yes, but he fights me anyway, and after I beat him, he's like,
okay.
Actually, you can have your arm thing back. We're not enemies. Awesome. So why am I here? You drugged me, stole my stuff, and then just called friendship and gave it back. I find Cypher's shadow Pokemon factory and walk up.
She was supposed to, she'll want to be like, no, you drugged me and stole my crap, and you want to give it back to me? No, we ain't friends anymore, you'll still catch these hands.
To the actual biggest men I've ever seen in the
world.
How naive I was to think Zook was big. Foolish me. Anyway, they're about to beat me TF up when Gonzap shows up, expresses his devotion to our newly blossoming friendship, and roofies them for me.
Okay.
Thanks, man. You're really consistent at that. I go inside and climb to the roof where their power generator is. There's a tiny little piece of paper there that says, use system lever to adjust voltage. Do not raise voltage too high. Crank! A guy comes out and starts yelling at me with his Pokemon when the tiny old man who accidentally ruined my life in Gadianport comes on screen and is like, I'm evil and creating a Pokemon that's unpurifiable. Come get me. This is my IP address. I need to cross the ocean to get to him.
Dude, I don't know why villains in Pokemon game or any game, they're just like, they're planning something, but then they always give away their like, I don't know, villains in video games are so stupid. They just give away their address, meet me at this place, and then I'm like, why do you, it's just the cockiness gets them. They think, I'm so good, you can't beat me. Nah, bro. He's got main character power with him. Okay, he's got main character power with him. He can win with a level 1 Magikarp. Like, literally.
Because he's basically on evil Hawaii. So I take this Robo-Kyogre from Kaminko, speedboat my way there, and you guessed it, fight everyone in the building/volcano until I get to the big little man. After fighting an entire country's worth of people, I find him. His name's Greevil, by the way.
Right, and he has, like, I've seen this, he has a whole team of shadow Pokemon, and you don't have to, but if you want, you can, like, catch every single. Basically, you have to catch every single Pokemon on his team, all 6 of his Pokemon.
It's like, I'm surprised you made it this far. Ha 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 ha. Well, I'm busy, don't bother me. And blocks me with a giant pane of glass. Honestly, out of all the fictional villains I've seen, this is surprisingly decently reasonable. But I'm not gonna just sit here and stare at him behind the glass like a goldfish at PetSmart. So I just walk around and use the side door, which really sets him off. I mean, dude, either lock the door or don't have it. This is just what doors do. Greevil's like, you blew up our shadow Pokemon factory, you got past my glass. That's it. I'm summoning Shadow Lugia, the first Pokemon to ever be unpurifiable. Come forth and obliterate this small boy. To which I just Master Ball it. Really overlooked that one, didn't you, mate? He may not be
Bro, Master Ball is such a meme Pokeball, bro. It's just, I don't know, it's such a meme Pokeball. It's like a meme. It's like something out of a meme. Just boom, that's it. Just like a level 1 million Shadow Lugia mixed with Ho-Ho inbreed or some shit, and then Master Ball. And that's it.
But he's mine now.
With like a 0.0001% catch rate. Master Ball, there you go.
Gel. Greevil gets so beyond pissed that he decides to open his creepy eyes and fight me himself. And I was surprised to realize not only does he have a team of all shadow Pokemon, but he somehow nabbed Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I'll be honest, it was a really, really hard fight because shadow Pokemon are super effective against all non-shadow Pokemon. I don't know how it took me this long to tell you that, but that's how it works. So instead of trying to catch them all like I've been doing this whole time,
you just killed them.
I really just beat them up and they ran away. So I win! Cypher has officially lost everything, and it's all because of me, the little boy. Blue Henchman runs up to Greevil and is like, Sir, I have a plan. Let's blow up the island with the kid on it. Which is like, oh my god. And then Red Henchman is like,
oh my gosh.
Okay, that's a bit too far, man. Dad, let's go home. Yeah, they pulled the I'm your father/son twist on us.
Yeah, that's kind of too harsh. Let's blow up the island with this kid on there. What? It just turned to a friendly Pokemon match, and now you just want to kill me in an explosion?
But it has very little effect on me because I do not care about these people. Anyway, they decide to not blow up the island with me on it and stop being evil, I think. I'm like 60% sure. And then happy ending, I just go home. So what do you think? For some reason, I really liked the game as a kid. I never actually beat it because I didn't know how to get past the gatekeeping woman in Fennec. Glad I figured it out.
You know what I always do when I was a kid? Whenever I'm stuck in a part of the game, I always YouTube a walkthrough until I get to that part and see what the guy does and then go to you know, I always YouTube it. Even at a young age, I YouTubed it.
This time, I also wanted to mention how lively the animations are in this game. Sure, some of the Pokemon look god-awful. They gave Houndour human knees that bend forward, but they're all just so expressive and show so much care and personality. It may be pretty sad that current games don't show this much passion, but I guess that's just what makes these games more cherishable. Anyway, the game was fun and weird. I liked it. See ya.
Hey,
that's it.
It's been a while. Anyway.
Damn. I used to love Pokemon Coliseum. Pokemon Coliseum was like basically the first version of this game. Basically the same thing. We had basically with Shadow Pokemon and all that stuff. I used to love that game. That game was amazing. There's one time I was playing the game. Obviously I was on GameCube. We didn't have a... I always kept playing it, and I always like... After I'm done with it, like for a part for like the day or something, I have to go to bed. I just turn it off and just go to bed, and the next day I'm gonna play it again. But when I played, it starts me over all the way to the beginning, and I didn't know why it did that. So then I keep doing that, and I told my mom it's not saving, and then we realized we don't have a GameCube memory card. We don't have a GameCube memory card, so obviously it's not gonna save. But then my brother and dad bought it for me, or my brother and uncle, they bought it for me, and it finally saved. And but one time, that was my brother's game though. My brother had the GameCube first and the Pokemon Coliseum. When he was young, he used to play it. He had the same problem, Moses saving. So then he always bothered my mom, can you help me beat the game? And then guess what? My mom helped him beat the game. My mom was sitting there helping him beat the game. The whole game in just one day. In just one day, she helped him beat the whole game in one day. And guess what? They didn't have a memory card, so what do you think happened the next day? It restarted. But no, it's just props to my mom for like help beating that, staying there, and helping my brother beat the whole game in just one day. It's just most parents are like, no, I don't want to play that. They just don't. But mom was like, okay, fine, let's do it. She probably just got annoyed by it, and she was like, okay, fine, let's do it. Anyways, that was the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you think of this video. Okay, bye, everyone.